been about a year since I've needed videos to comfort and feel good about myself. Now, if you read the title, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to keep the video as PG as I can with certain topics, but it's covering a pretty sensitive topic that has kind of engulfed and been controversial the last couple years, and that's, these videos that a lot of men, especially, I mean, I'm sure there's women out there that struggle with watching these videos and these corn videos. I, after not watching these videos for so long, I get it. I get why people say to not watch these videos anymore, to not rely on these videos for a source of comfort. Because at the end of the day, it's not really comfort. It's just a false form of, it's evil, and it's a way for men to just get controlled once again by society. Early teenhood, as a lot of us are, you stumble on a website, you stumble on Instagram or Facebook, and you get curious. And that's what happened. I was 12 or 13 years old. I stumbled across one of these videos, and I was addicted. I was addicted to that rush that you feel of, oh, I'm not supposed to be watching this. This is, you know, people exploiting their bodies, people exploiting something that should be sacred, in my opinion, with two different people. And yeah, I enjoyed the rush of watching it for over a decade. I mean, I was 12 until I was 21 almost. And, I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm not ashamed by it. But it just got to a point where it was fully taking over my life. Like, it was at one point all I cared about, all I relied on. I remember I was working, long hours in a store. That's all I would think about, man. I want to come home. I want to play games. I want to wank off, and then I want to go to bed. And it was like by habit, right? It was like I needed to do it. I needed to do it every day, nonstop. And it just started scaring me, honestly. And I was like, I really need to stop this. I really need to learn how to control myself in a manner in which I can not have to rely on these videos anymore. For the better half of 2 years, it took me to escape these videos. So I decided to finally make the change. And like I said, it was very difficult. I think what really helped me was falling back in love with the gym again. Feeling real self-worth, esteem, I guess. It really hindered my ability to talk to females in general. Like, it made me like, oh, I don't need to talk to females because I have these videos. Like, no, that is not good at all. Do you think our grandparents and our parents had this level of uh, authentic videos? No, they didn't have these. That's why there's a sense of social illiteracy, because we have so much shit on the internet that hinders us, that we don't have to talk to people. We don't have to do this. We don't have to go in a restaurant and order it. Like, just simple little things like that, like DoorDash. All these little things that people think are good, they're not. Honestly, just started feeling embarrassed. Like, embarrassed that I was not comfortable with talking to women. I was never like a outgoing person, but I always used to talk to people, no matter, male, female, always used to talk to people. And it was like, as soon as I started watching these videos, I stopped. Around women, it made me nervous around girls in general. Quarantine and then being locked up, like, that was just my gooner era right there, like, constantly doing it. I thought it was a kind of iffy topic to talk about. I didn't really know if I'm going to post this video, but as a self-accomplishment thing, I think I want to post it. And I think a lot of people struggle with it, and they're just like, oh, it's okay to just, keep going on. Like, for me, something just had to change, and that was one of the things, right? I quit watching them videos. I quit, honestly, I quit Instagram. I think Instagram kept triggering my brain to want to watch these videos, because you see just random, hot women on the internet constantly, and then it automatically triggers your brain. That's what happened to me. I deleted my Instagram. I deleted anything that was gonna hinder me from going and trying to watch these videos again. And I keep labeling them these videos. I should just say it, but I don't know if YouTube's gonna like ban me or something. But yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, my brain still gets a little weary sometimes, and I still have the urges to wanna participate in these videos and watch them. But I know what triggers me, and I know what I have to do to not want to watch them. It's a very hard process, especially if you're like me and you watch these type of sexuality videos for so long. It is a long, hard process of trying to quit because it's also in a sense it's like a hidden addiction, which I would definitely label it as a addiction because that's what it was. I was addicted to. I was almost as addicted as smoking or drinking. So my number one tip, like I said, is find the things that trigger you. Try to distract yourself. Control your control your thoughts with other things. If I had an urge, I would just get up and go for a walk. Get up, do some push-ups. Get up, read a book. Get up and maybe play some games. Also, I get home late from work, be scrolling in my bed. I want to do it, and you have to control that animal. You have to control your brain, control your body into saying no. It's a quiet struggle too. Like I feel like a lot of men struggle with this. A lot of men are kind of embarrassed to talk about it, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. If anything, sometimes it's not even your fault. And 90% of why most men watch corn videos is because they accidentally scrolled up on them. There was no sort of internet filter back, in the early 2010s. There was none of that. Like, parents couldn't filter the internet, and we were just accidentally stumbled on that shit. Yeah, man, I know this is kind of a weird video. I know it's kind of like a weird topic, but I always try to put out informational content. I always try to put out things that people can take with them after the video. I know I kind of rambled a little bit, but I hope that whatever you're going through, if you clicked on this video and you were like me, I hope you can, help yourself. And if you need to put down in a comment, hey, I need advice for how to handle this, I'd be more than willing to help people because I know it's a silent struggle. That's what it is. You can hide this addiction so easy. You can hide it so easy. You can't really hide drinking. You can't really hide smoking, but you can hide this. So please, I beg and I urge this generation of men to not rely on these corn videos because it is a detriment to your health, to your well-being. So please get the help that you need. And I hope that you can take something with you at the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching.